on. I'm almost embarrassed that I said that. What's up, guys? Baby Spike here, and yeah, University Confessions once again. Alright, but this time we doing number 5, obviously, but you saw that. Anyway, so let's get this going. Alright, here we go. Oh snap! Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Dear Journal, I think I met a girl. I don't want to say anything more because I don't want to jinx it, but the most I'll say is that I'm scared already. Even if I do manage to have her as a good friend, I still think I'll lose her the same way I lost Carol and I wrote down their real names, so I'm trying to come up with different names. No. Second girl's Carol. We'll call Maria. So I'll do it again. Even if I do manage to have her as a good friend, I still think I'll lose her the same way I lost Maria and Carol. She says that she'd do the same thing as me if she had feelings for me. Hell, we even spent about 2 days getting to know each other with picking a number. I even told her a story that I haven't even told my brother about something ridiculously funny that happened to me when I was 22. Oh no, I think I know that story. Here, I'll get to it. I better stop thinking so much and go back to being the hard-boiled detective I know I am while Chinatown plays in my head. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I actually remember this one. Unlike last time. Oh man. Okay, so I met this girl. In my class. I was in I think it was a theater class. Yeah, it was a theater class because, like I said, it was university. I was in theater the entire way through. So, what was the class? We were learning like basic acting or something like that. And there's this girl, and we're gonna call her. No, I don't want to call her that. We'll call her Alexa. Yeah, we'll call her Alexa. So, okay, so I met this girl named Alexa, and I was like, I don't want to say I was like madly in love with her or anything like that, but I was kind of on the edge of that, to the point where it was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. I'm totally freaking out here, but I gotta play it cool. I gotta stay, absolutely, I gotta stay absolutely cool here. But yeah, we did end up deciding to be good friends. That's probably for another time. Well, I mean, to some of you that have talked to me about her before, you already know the story, but you know the ending, you know how everything went. But anyways, the same. Even if I still manage to have her as a good friend, I still think I'll lose her the same way I lost Maria and Carol. Yeah, Maria and Carol, very different stories, but I'm gonna shorten them both. So Maria was a girl that I knew in community college when I was like 20. Yeah, I was 20. I think I was 20 or 21 when I met her. No, 21. I was 21 when I met her. And we had a class together. We had a creative writing class together, and initially we didn't really like talk to each other or anything like that. We didn't hate each other or anything like that. We just didn't talk. And then eventually, I don't even remember how we just started talking, but we just started talking, and then we started hanging out and getting to know each other more, and then talking to each other almost every day. It was almost to the point where me and her liked each other. But long story short, she ends up getting married to a guy, and she's like, hey, we can't talk anymore. My husband's the jealous type. He's gonna think that me and you have something going on. And I'm like, all right. Well, I get it. Totally cool. And Carol's a little different. Man, I'm just gonna break it down like this. Well, start off with like a little, I'm not gonna say a rap, but it's these bars that I wrote. Well, bars that I wrote when I was like 20 something, and it sounds so dumb, but here it goes. It goes something like. It went something like this. It went like something like, there was this girl I knew, and damn, she was beautiful. Red hair, cute personality. She could have been in the musical. But yeah, that's it. That's all you're getting, because that's all I remember. Yeah, so Carol, on the other hand, another different story. Long story short, met her on a dating site. We connected for like a month or two, something like that. And like that whole time, me and her talking to each other every day and getting to know each other and all that and goofing off and whatnot. She was always calling me her best friend and everything like that. But except, here's the thing. Eventually, I ended up catching feelings for her as well. And in somewhere along the way, she ended up dating someone else, which, it's fine and all. But when it came time for me to it came time for me to tell her my feelings, they were already together. So I was like, missed my chance, or at least, boom, that sucked, that was bad, So besides that, she had ended up realizing, hey, I really like this guy, I want to be with him long term. And I was like, all right, and of course, stuffing my feelings down, I'm just like, yeah, it'll go away. It is what it is. It's fine. And I know I said long story short, and I'm kind of getting long-winded here for her, but I don't know, man. It still sucked that this happened, but yeah. So, anyways, fast forward to me being in the place that I'm at now, in the city where I live now. I messaged her. Excuse me, during like Christmas or something like that. Yeah, it was Christmas. And she was like, she said something. She posted like, hey, it's like, oh man, this is terrible, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shoot, what's up? What's wrong? So I'm in best friend mode, So I'm like, hey, what's going on? And all this other stuff. And she was like, oh, nothing. Me and so-and-so broke up. And I was like, oh, jeez, that sucks. You okay? Like, what's up? You want to talk about it? All this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm fine. It's totally fine. I'll be fine. And I was like, all right. All right. But hey, no, seriously, you need to talk. I'm right here. Got a shoulder for you. Crying on. I got an ear that can give you to listen and all this other stuff. And I think like the next day or 2 days later, I found out she was engaged. And I'm sitting there like, if I'm your best friend, why would you keep something like that from me? And I know, like, looking back on it now, I'm like, I probably could have handled it better, but today I'm still just like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I can only do so much, but at the same time, if you consider me as someone that's like really close to you and all that stuff, wouldn't you have told me that you're engaged first, like before me finding out on Instagram? And this is back when I had Instagram. I don't have it anymore because I deleted it. I got sick of it. Anyways. But yeah, that's what happened with me and Carol, and then after that, I just stopped talking to her, and then eventually we ended up blocking each other, so, it is what it is. But alright, anyways, back to Alexa. Alexa was this cute, very, very cute girl. Met her in acting class on campus, and we really did spend like 2 days going back and forth, getting to know each other by picking like, pick number 1 if you want to know, I don't know, favorite hobbies. Pick number 2 if you want to know favorite childhood memory. Pick pick number 3 if you want to know, I don't know, favorite color, stuff that, that kind of stuff. So, and yeah, there was a story. I can't remember what the story. I don't know if I remember what happened to me when I was like 22 that I never even told my brother, but it was something funny, but I can't remember what it was. There was something really funny that happened to me when I was 22. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it's not coming to me. I did a lot of stuff when I was like 22, but it's not there. It's not there. It's not appearing. But yeah, so me and Alexa, we would get to know each other a lot. We'd talk a lot. We wouldn't talk on the phone or anything like that. At least, not. No, we never talked on the phone. But we did use Snapchat a lot. We'd message each other. We would try texting each other. Oh yeah, I do remember calling, but it was through FaceTime. I did talk to her a little bit through FaceTime. Like I said, really cool girl. It sucks what happened later on. And yeah, when I said that, and later on when I write, I better stop thinking about it. I better stop thinking so much and go back to being the hard-boiled detective I know I am while Chinatown plays my head. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Chinatown is okay. When people ask me that, or ask me the question, hey, what's your favorite movie? I always tell them I don't really have one because I've seen so much over the years. And it's true because I have. But if someone were to ask me what do I think is the greatest movie ever made, now a lot of people would say Godfather or Godfather 2, and I get it. I totally get it. I'm not gonna fight anybody on that. But for me personally, I would say Chinatown is the greatest movie ever made. But I'm a sucker for great mystery. I love things, building up and things like that. But anyways, that's a whole other convo. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, I met Alexa, and Alexa really reminded me of this oh no, I can see it now. Okay. If I had to make a comparison with her and an actress, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Oh man, Alexa reminded me a little bit of Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande just doesn't sit well with me today anymore. She just doesn't, and oh man, I'm almost embarrassed that I said that I can really see it. She just I don't know where else you want me to go. I don't know where else you want me to go with that, but
hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
yeah, that's number 5 for you guys. But I'm gonna make it a little fun for you guys. I'm gonna make it a little fun here. In case somebody were to end up asking me, hey, who would you make a comparison? At least, actresses that Maria and Carol reminded you of. I would say Maria reminded me of, I hope I'm saying her name right, Miranda Baccarin from Firefly, Deadpool, Gotham, things like that. And Carol reminded me of, you know what? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Carol reminded me a little bit of Karen Gillan. She reminded me a little bit of Karen Gillan. But yeah, and the moral of the story of this here was, you know what? The moral of this story for me was definitely play it cool. Like when you really like it, when you really like someone, and even though I have these moments where I'm like, hey, if I really like someone and I like you, that means I want to hang out, want to kick it, we can chill, all that stuff. Basically, things I laid out in part 1 in the very first University Confessions.
Flashback.
When I like someone, or at least when I have and I really like someone, I'm completely hey, I'm totally ready excuse me, I'm totally ready to see where this goes. I just want to hang out, you know what I mean? I want to kick it. We can chill, we can go longboarding, we can go ride a bike, we can go on a walk, we can go see a movie, we can, I don't know, grab tea or something like that. It doesn't matter.
End of flashback.
Yeah, honestly, that's the one thing that I gotta add on, or at least at that time, I would have wanted to add in a little bit more, but now today I'm just alright. Yeah, but, let's play it cool. That's literally That's literally my take on how I handle feelings today. You know, just that's the moral of this. You know, play it cool, play it cool, play it cool, play it cool. Anyways, that's University Confessions for you guys. Alright guys, so that's University Confessions number 5. How'd you guys feel about this story? Were you guys enjoying the story just as much as I enjoyed writing it at that time? I mean, hey, if you guys did like it, hit the like button, comment down below if you have any thoughts and whatnot, share this video with your friends, and of course you guys, subscribe to the channel.